Hello, welcome to Granny Story Time. Today we're going to read a book called Little Light by Kelly Canby. And it says the story of a little town that needed a lot of candle lighting and lightening. So let's find out what happens in this little town. So let's find out. No one in the grey old town of Little Light noticed anything at first. A brick missing from here, a brick missing from there. Very much looks like a very grey town, doesn't it? But as more and more bricks disappeared, the mayor suspected a thief, and this made him very mad. There's the mayor. Doesn't look happy, does he? Good people of Little Light, said the mayor. Someone is taking bricks from our walls, walls that protect us from everything that is different. A dangerous thing to take. I am very mad. Little bit by little bit, we got some little bit of colour. I wonder if that's got something to do with this story. On hearing this, the good people of Little Light agreed. Yes, yes, he's right, they said. A dangerous thing to take. We are all very mad. That year, bricks were taken from all around town. From the southern wall, the wall that protected the town's people from the people on the southern side, who looked a little bit different and grew unusual food. And from the northern wall, the wall that protected the town's people from the people on the northern side, who looked a little bit different and also grew unusual food and spoke strange words. And from the eastern side, the wall that protected the townspeople from the people on the eastern side, who looked a little bit different, grew unusual food, spoke strange words, and danced to offbeat music. And finally, bricks were taken from the western wall that protected people from the people on the western side, who looked a little bit different, who grew unusual food, who spoke strange words, who danced to offbeat music, and read unfamiliar books. This was the last straw. The mayor was furious. Good people of Little Light, said the mayor. Someone is still taking our bricks from our walls, and I am furious. We must find this person immediately. On hearing this, the people of Little Light agreed. Yes, yes, he is right, they said. We are all furious. We must find that person immediately. So they searched high and low for the brick thief, stopping only occasionally to take in a curious sound of new words, the delicious smell of new food, and the lively beat of new music, and the intriguing sight of neighbouring townspeople reading new stories. And then they found her. You, said the mayor to the girl, you have been taking the bricks from our walls, walls that protect us from everything that is different and unusual, something that is strange and offbeat and unfamiliar. We are apoplectic. On hearing this, the good people of Little Light agreed until, that is, they remembered. The smell of the new foods, the sound of the new words, the beat of the new music, and the promise of new stories. The people of Littlelight looked around at their town, now full of colour and light, and wondered what exactly there was to be angry about. So they all disagreed. No, no, he is not right, they said. The good people of Littlelight realized that the girl had not taken anything from them. She had given them exactly what they needed: windows, which turned into doors, which turned into bridges. But our walls, cried the mayor. We must protect ourselves from everything that is different and unusual, strange, offbeat, and unfamiliar. On hearing this, the good people of Littlelight agreed. Yes, yes, he's right, they said. And with a small pile of discarded bricks, they built one last wall. They made a place where the mayor could feel safe and secure until he was ready to understand all the things around him, and that he thought were different and unusual, strange, offbeat, and familiar. Were actually really, really good. And that's the end. We live in such a beautifully diverse world, and I'm so grateful that we take the opportunity to have windows and doors and bridges to other cultures and communities that are different than our own. How great is that we have that diversity in our world? Glad we're kind of like the people of Littlelight in the end. Glad we're not like the people of Littlelight at the beginning. Thanks for listening and watching, and I'll see you next time on Granny's Storytime. Bye bye.